Thank you for tuning in. My name is Morgan. And last week I switched it up a little bit. I shared a Reiki video, and it has been, I think, almost 2 years since I shared a Reiki video on YouTube. And I want to say thank you for the engagement in that video. Thank you for those of you who watched it, who commented on it, who liked it. Yeah, that was really exciting to see, and I'll definitely be sharing more Reiki videos in the future. I kind of stopped sharing Reiki videos because a lot of it was associated with ASMR on my channel, and I realized I didn't want to be in the ASMR community, and that a lot of my videos would get me I would receive a lot of personal emails and comments on my videos where people were asking me to do things that I didn't want to do, and that I felt like were really disrespectful to what Reiki is and the energy healing that I was offering. And so I had to step away from it for a bit. And I came back, and I was really excited to see the response that it got, because it just kind of cemented for me that the Reiki that I'm giving to myself is the same Reiki that other people want to receive too. So I kind of wanted to talk about what am I actually doing when I'm channeling Reiki, because there's a big community around Reiki, and there is a big, here's a paywall behind Reiki. In order to get trained to practice Reiki, a lot of people go to teachers, and that is the best way to understand Reiki. And I also wanted to simplify it a little bit, because I really want to emphasize that this is present in anybody, that everybody has access to Reiki, and that everybody can practice this energy healing modality, that it's not gate-kept into a certain community or into a certain type of person. And I want to emphasize this because I feel like this world just needs as much possible intentional loving healing, and that the more people that we can empower to find that within themselves rather than outsourcing it from others, the more that we are able to build this beautiful web of community, the more that we're able to build a safety net and a place that people are actually not just surviving, but they're able to, for lack of a better word, thrive, right? So what am I actually doing when I'm channeling Reiki? First and foremost, I'm coming into presence with my body. And second, I am calling on the universal life force energy that is Reiki. This is one of the biggest definitions that you'll find when you enter a space that someone is teaching Reiki within, is that Reiki in its most simple form is just universal life force energy. It is that spirit that exists within every living thing, within your cat, within your fellow human, within your plants, within Earth herself, her soils, and even within the cosmos, right? Within the stars and within the other planets. It is that pulse of life that exists amongst every living thing. And I like to think of it as a spiral, as a vacuum of energy, as a tornado of energy that's coming down through the top of my head. It can also be coming up through the bottom of your feet. It could be coming at you from any direction that you want to visualize or that feels right for you. But it is a spiral of energy entering your being, entering your energetic field, your body. And like I said, anybody can access this. If you have the ability to visualize or sense, you are able to channel this energy for yourself. Now, of course, when I'm filming videos, I'm not only calling in this energy, but I'm also invoking Reiki symbols. That's usually where the like paywall of Reiki comes in, because in order to learn these symbols and how to tap into the energy of these symbols, that's where being taught by a master or a master teacher is very helpful, because they're able to help you engage with what you're sensing and how to take that and then channel it to someone else. And like I said, I think it's really important that we are able to recognize that nobody else has this special key, right? Sometimes we may want to receive energy healing from somebody else because of their specific energy, right? Or because sometimes we really do need someone else for a moment, right? But my biggest want for this world and for you watching this video is for you to feel empowered enough to be able to find that within yourself, and to not play small, like this other person has something that I don't have, or has the ability to do something that I could never do. And on some level, sure, like I could never do rocket science, and I'm not going to. But when it comes to energy and energy healing, this is something that courses through all of us, and it's not subject to one single person or one single guru. And I would love for others to be able to find that within themselves, to be able to discern what it feels like for them to nurture themselves and heal themselves and actually sit in presence with themselves, rather than looking at other people to do it for them. And I'm not saying that other people shouldn't be a resource for you, because that's not true. We always need community, and we're always going to need other people on some level, right? But to not just depend on that, to not give all of your power to somebody else to heal you, but to recognize your own power in healing yourself. And so, yeah, you have the ability to access this Reiki energy. And I love channeling Reiki for you. So regardless, that's not going to stop. That's not going to go away. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit, that you have the ability to provide for yourself what you're looking to other people to provide for you. So if you're interested in any of these things that I'm talking about, or you're interested in my content, or just in me, feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's the same name as my YouTube channel. If you would like to support me, I have a Buymeacoffee link. I'll just right here. And yeah, I don't know. I hope this is something that you enjoyed. I know a lot of my talking head videos aren't gaining as much traction, but that's okay. It's really just a sign for me of kind of how I need to pivot my content and what I'm sharing with you. But yeah, just know that the Reiki content is back. We're making a resurgence, and yeah, I'm really excited for the future. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you stick around, and take care. Bye.